Good morning. So today is day 5, Friday, of us talking about this detox that we're all gearing up for, right? And today I'm going to talk to you about what to expect. So each of us know what we can and can't do, where we should push it to. So during this detox, you have your specific supplements that you're going to be taking in a particular order and all that stuff. But then it's up to you as far as how you want to be able to eat. What we talked about the last couple of days as far as foods that are nourishing for your body, foods that are going to help support the detoxing and actually help the process of the detoxing, and foods that aren't going to be so great. But in that spectrum, even of those that are going to be really supportive for your detoxing, keeping in mind of this is not about starvation. This is about truly enjoying the food that helps detoxify our bodies. All right, this is about self-care, about self-love, about nourishing our bodies and being able to love the bodies that we're in, and to be able to love and connect our body and our spirit, and to be able to just feel amazing, right? So there are some side effects usually that can take place with a detox, and with each of us, we're different, right? We're unique, and some of us may experience more so than others. But again, with this group, we're here to support each other, to share each day about our wins and even our struggles, but our wins, how, oh my goodness, I got through the entire day with no coffee, being able to post that so that everybody else can see the encouragement and be like, oh, yes, I can do this too, right? So some of the side effects, though, to know that it's not all rosy, glasses, but that you can get through it, is that depending on the toxicity of your body will depend on how your body is releasing the toxins, and that's again part of the reason why doTERRA has set up their cleanse and restore program the way they have, is to make sure that certain organs are cleaning out first to be able to be making the pathway for the other toxins from the other organs to be able to release out properly. So that doesn't become this all of a sudden, things are trying to release and then they get stuck inside your body. We don't want that to happen, right? So some of the most common, though, side effects can be headaches. Headaches during the first couple of days. And it can usually be because of coming off of sugar, coming off of caffeine, coming off of lots of other things. But the biggest culprits are sugar and caffeine. So just keep that in mind. Ways to be able to minimize your headaches are through magnesium drinks, Epsom salt baths, doing foot soaks, also any of that tension that you're just really feeling and it feels just kind of uncomfortable, using peppermint essential oil can be really supportive for that, and doing lots of fluids. You can experience extremes with your bowels, but again, it is because things are sweeping that is going on. But with the doTERRA cleanse and restore, you really don't have, I've never experienced an extreme of my bowels. So therefore I didn't ever feel like I had to stop working. I didn't ever feel like I had to stay really close to the bathroom. Some of the detoxes that are out there can be kind of extreme and kind of, harsh on the system. And with doTERRA's, there is no harshness. It is now, some of what you could experience is, say, some days of a little bit runnier or looser stool, but not toward necessarily explosive. Again, I have not ever had that experience, so I definitely would want to hear from you if you have, just so that we can kind of keep track of how everybody is feeling and doing. But also, sometimes when our bodies are detoxing, so we can have extremes of our stools becoming more and more frequent, which is good because it's getting things out, or even getting kind of constipated because our body's kind of getting confused. And so, again, you want to make sure that you're doing lots of magnesium, lots of good fiber vegetables, lots of water, so that it'll help flush things out. So let's see, and those who have done chemo will experience probably the most side effects because of the chemo and the drugs that are leaving your body. So that's those drugs and the chemo have been stored in your fat cells, and now you're letting them get released. You're getting your body to say goodbye to that stuff, and so it's almost like I don't know if you ever have watered your garden. No, let's see, watered your lawn, and there was old dog poo, right? And all of a sudden, it gets all wet and soggy, and it releases the scent, right? It releases the smell. All of a sudden, you're like, oh. So it's kind of the same thing. It was all dried and stagnant. Those medicines, they were still creating toxicity in your body, but they had gotten kind of stagnant and stored up in your cells. And now you're releasing them out. And so it's creating a fresh wave of toxicity as the toxicity is leaving out of your body. So just understand that if you have used lots of medicines, especially if you had to go through chemo, your response to your body may be a little bit stronger, okay? But don't give up on yourselves. During this detox, and also just remember to give yourself grace, and journal. Start even this weekend journaling of your desires for this detox, your anticipations, your hopes, your dreams. And remember that it's not just about our aesthetic physical body. It is about our internal body, how we're feeling, how our movement is, how our skin is glowing, how, just all that wonderful stuff that's going to be a wonderful benefit to this detox. But it's also about our spirit and how it is giving us a clearer vision of feeling amazing. Okay? So you guys have a fabulous weekend. And next week, I'll give you the rundown of what all we're going to be doing for our pre-week of starting the detox. All right, you guys have a beautiful and blessed day. Talk to you soon.